Maybe I didn't need that new camera. Do you do face recognition on the totem pole? Do you? So I'm out for a little bit of a walk around Nordnes or the North Headland. I guess they didn't have that much of an imagination when they named these places back then. This is the cloister or the monastery, which is basically the icon of Nordnes. And you know, I kind of screwed up last time when I was showing you the M.Zuiko 12mm 2.0 lens. The camera was set to program mode, and I didn't know I have to set aperture mode in the movie mode as well. Let's see, how close do you have to be to get a little bit of a blurry background? Is it blurry? Do we have any blurries back there? Yeah, so I want you to join me for a little bit of walk and we'll take some more shots. Right, so changes for today is that we are in aperture priority mode. We're still on the M.Zuiko digital 12mm 2.0 lens here. I also brought the 12 to 40mm 2.8 lens, and I'm going to do some shots with that later. I've also got a dead cat or a caterpillar here for my lav mic. It's attached to the Rode Wireless Go. I think there's too much wind noise or background noise to assess the preamp. We're going to do that inside. And I've also used like a gray card to set the white balance here. Is there a little bit of background separation here? Yeah. So as I've been trying to learn this camera, I've also been learning a lot about I've been learning a little slowly and steadily about photography and videography in general, and I've started tweaking the settings on my little camcorder, the Sony Handycam. It's like HDR CX320E, this one. And one of the main problems I had with this camcorder was the colors. And you know, setting the white balance using that gray card really worked on that one as well. I didn't know. And also I had a problem with the file system. I think because the instructions for the Sony manual said that, or the tooltip said that MP4 files were not good for recording. No, I'm sorry, for editing. And they suggested the AVCHD format for editing videos, and for YouTube videos you really don't need that. So I mean, the little camcorder that could, I'm starting to love this again. And I mean, it was the camera that got me on YouTube. So yeah, I'm going to show you a couple of, or a little bit of footage from that one as well. And I think, you know, forwards here we'll make a comparison between my EOS M, the Olympus, this one, the one I'm filming on now, the Olympus OND EM1 Mark II, the Sony camcorder, and my iPhone 8. I think that will be an interesting thing to see. Yeah, like I was saying, I've been a little bit impressed with that little Sony's camcorder that I could lately. And you know, who knows, maybe I had the perfect vlogging camera all along. I just didn't know it because, you know, I didn't I don't know, research it well enough for, you know, but you learn. It's like Camera Conspiracy says, you need to squeeze all of the blood out of the gear you already have before buying something new, right? This is my reaction when I figured out this thing with the white balance and the file system on it. You know, this camcorder, it has I just learned finally how to set the white balance on it, and I'm so looking forward to seeing this now. You know, it has the flippy screen. You know, it's probably perfect for vlogging. You know, it's so light, and you know the The audio is probably good on it. I don't know, man, why didn't I do this before? And you know, my main problem with this camcorder, you know, is has been the color correction, and I probably fixed that now. So this is yeah, it just took me, oh god, spending, you know, equivalent of $1,500 on a new camera to figure this out. But okay, so apart from that, the main thing with this camcorder here, I kind of murdered it, you know, with this. I had to force open the shutter in front of the lens. I don't know what I did with it, but I think I spilled. I don't know how I managed to do, but I spilled some kind of chemicals on it. Whatever. The thing is, the remaining problem on this is the MTS file system. It's just, oh, it murders my Mac. So maybe I'll just see if there's a different file system I can use. So I've changed the settings now so that it's recording in MP4. I really don't know how that affects anything, or you know, how we can zoom or whatever, but let's see. It's worth trying at least. I'm going to change it back to the AVHD ACVDHD DVD thing, so that I don't do something by mistake here. But yeah, I'm going to try that now. Maybe I didn't need that new camera. Right, so this is the camcorder. I'm going to do a little bit of a comparison. The camcorder now is only on the, are we zooming on me? Yeah. So the camcorder is only recording with onboard mic. There is actually a mic jack on this camcorder. It's on the side there, and I was, you know, running through the menus here, and it seems that you can adjust the in volume on that as well. So, you know, we may have had the perfect vlogging machine here all along without knowing it. So I'll put the two cameras side by side now. So let's do like a comparison. What this camcorder is not going to give us is anything resembling a blurry background. There is a setting here where you can do it, but that's like a super zoom, and you need to be, you know, miles away from the camera. Oh no, the sun is coming out. Yep, that's going to screw up my white balance here. That's the camera side by side. How is the difference, you know? How is the shake? Do we get any? No, come on, I'm screwing up again over here. It's on f3.2. Let's do it again. Yeah, so that's better. Okay, so we're on f2 now. Do we get any blurries in the background? Any blurries here? How is the shake? I'm trying to walk like doing the moonwalk here. I'm capturing the audio through the lav mic onto the Olympus. You know, does that preamp sound like a cat? How's the colors like? Yeah. So that's an interesting comparison, don't you think? Well, it's kind of, is it more like this maybe? To get more of the same picture in these cameras, right? Anyway, we're closing down onto the headland now itself, and let's do some photos and a little bit of video down there, right? Alright, so just for reference, we are now back on the 12 to 40mm f2.8 Pro. That would be a 24 to 80 f5.6 equivalent, because our Olympus here is a Micro Four Thirds camera. And we are down on the headland. I'll show you something down here. It's a little bit windy here, and I'm hoping that the larvae or dead cat on the lapel mic is going to do its job. So how is it? Is it windy? Do you hear that wind noise? Yeah, that garbage bin that kind of ruins the shots. Do you do face recognition on the totem pole? Do you? Right, so this is the last place I wanted to show you today. It's called the Ballastpier, Ballastmoloen. You know, Bergen is such a great place in spring and summer. You know, people, they will be dancing salsa back here on the grass, on the grass, and then swimming down here next to the pier. So this is just a fantastic place during summer. So as I'm walking home, the sun comes out and screws up my white balance here. And there's an announcement going on at the aquarium. Remember to subscribe down there, you know, if you want to see some more of this easygoing, not very serious content. And kind of, you know, join me on this little camera journey. What, in your opinion, was the better vlogging camera? Is it the Olympus that I'm walking with now? Or how did you like that Sony camcorder, the little camcorder that could?